Ariana Grande is asking fans not to send hate to people in her life following the release of her latest album, Eternal Sunshine. It's clear she's signaling people to stop sending hate to her ex-husband, Dalton Gomez, as rumors had been swirling this last week that he had cheated on her throughout their marriage. To start off with this situation, we've got to go back in time to talk about how these accusations came into light. On Friday, March 8th, Ariana Grande released her new album, Eternal Sunshine, and people had a lot to dig in with some of the lyrics that Ariana had in some of her tracks. There were definitely a few breakup lines included in some of her tracks that people think insinuated her past marriage. People thought she was not only exposing her ex-husband, Dalton Gomez, for infidelity, but also throwing shots at him for it. And we all know Ariana Grande's fans can be ruthless, so of course the internet did not take this lightly, and they really started attacking Dalton Gomez as soon as her new album came out. Some of the lyrics from Eternal Sunshine that seemed to insinuate Dalton was unfaithful in their marriage read, "Showed you all my demons, all my lies, yet you played me like Atari. Now it's like I'm looking in the mirror, hope you feel alright when you're in her." At another point in the song, it seems like she's talking about her moving on with Ethan Slater and said, "So now we play in our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest." In the first verse, she lists more of her issues with their relationship, saying, "We both know I couldn't change you. I guess you could say the same. Can't rearrange the truth. I've never seen someone lie like you do. So much, even you start to think it's true." Ariana and Dalton's divorce was finalized in October of 2023, with documents being published online that they had separated in February of 2023. And the reason for their divorce was cited as irreconcilable differences as the reason for their breakup. And while both Ariana and Dalton stayed silent throughout the news of their divorce, it quickly became evident that their marriage had been on the rocks for a while before the news of their split broke out on social media. And at the time, it seemed that the rift had been caused by the fact that Ariana was away in England working on the movie Wicked. Amid the breakup, Ariana was busy filming Wicked overseas, and in July of 2023, it was reported that she was dating her co-star, Ethan Slater. She got a lot of heat for this relationship, as it was also reported that Ethan had separated from his wife, Lily J, in which they both have a kid together, and reports were saying that Ethan's ex-wife, Lily, was blindsided by the breakup and devastated with her husband, as it was reported that he filed divorce days later. Ariana was also being called a homewrecker throughout all of this, and Lily even spoke out herself, insinuating that Ariana was not a girl's girl and that unfortunately her family was collateral damage because of this. Now, Ariana seemed to address being vilified on another track of Eternal Sunshine called True Story when she says, "I'll play the villain if you need me to. I know how this goes, and I'll play the bad girl if you need me to, if it makes you feel better. I'll be the one you love to hate, can't relate." She also seemingly addressed the speculation about her relationship with Ethan on the song Yes and that she released in January, where these lyrics that said, "Your business is yours and mine is mine. Why do you care so much who's I ride?" Now, where Dalton comes into play with all this is where many people thought that from Ariana's lyrics of her new track, she was basically insinuating that her ex-husband Dalton had cheated on her all along throughout their marriage. On her album's second track titled Bye, she sings, "I know how hard we tried, both you and me." And as the song progresses, her tone sort of shifts throughout the song, saying, "Maybe someday we'll look back with love. Didn't think you'd lose me. Now it's just too late to choose me." Now, some of the lines in Ariana's new tracks that had most of her fans pretty worried for her and her overall mental health and well-being throughout her relationship with Dalton Gomez were these lines from Don't Wanna Break Up Again, where she says, "I fall asleep crying, you turn up the TV, you don't wanna hear me." Well, of course, as you guys could expect, Ariana Grande's fans is not to be taken lightly, and when it comes to Ariana, you know that her fans are really behind her back, and they'll all come storming as an army when it comes to people who hurt Ariana. And of course, from all these tracks, from her new album, people started coming for Dalton Gomez, as they genuinely believe that he cheated on her. And Ariana has now taken to her Instagram to request kindness from her fans and to pretty much deter people from attacking or sending hate to anyone in her life or anyone from her past. She shared this message on her Instagram just yesterday after a day from her album release. She posts this to all her followers and says, "I just just wanted to say, anyone that is sending hateful messages to the people in my life based on your interpretation of this album is not supporting me and is absolutely doing the polar opposite of what I would ever encourage, and is also entirely misinterpreting the intention behind the music. I ask that you please do not. It is not how to support me. It is the opposite. Although the album captures a lot of painful moments, it also is woven together with a through line of deep, sincere love. If you cannot hear that, please listen more closely. Thank you. She also follows it up with another Instagram story saying, "Thank you, I love you." Well guys, you heard it from Ariana herself. It seems like she thinks people are misinterpreting her album, but who really knows what really happened behind the scenes between her and Dalton? We'll never really know the nitty-gritty and whether Dalton actually cheated on her or not, but this is all just speculation, and it seems like it has caused a huge uproar when it comes to Ariana Grande and her fandom and Dalton Gomez, as I can imagine how much hate and threat he could be getting from this, since Ariana Grande's fans are a little loco. I mean, Ariana is one of the biggest pop stars in the world, so it's sad to say, but it's kind of expected when it comes to big pop stars like her. She went on the Zach Sang show as well, where she talked about her new relationship with Ethan Slater and addressed how she felt about the media and all the speculations that people had about her and her relationship with Ethan, and pretty much calling her a homewrecker.
The thing is that, like, we know this about the tabloids and about the media and about, like, am I crazy? Don't we know this?
Yeah, but nobody cares for the sake of a good story or for curing one's boredom on the internet.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's like we selectively remember that this is what the tabloids do to people, especially women, based on whether or not we like the person. We selectively remember that. We selectively leave space for humanness, for nuance. Like, they don't leave space for that. Well, they do for their friends and their family. It's selective.
Yeah,
but when they turn it off, when that aligns with the version of a person that they have in their head that they want to believe is true. Does that make sense?
100%. Yeah.
But I don't say this for them. Again, I'm saying it for my fans, for myself.
Anyways, guys, I definitely want to know what you guys think about Ariana Grande's statement and also her album. What do you interpret from it? Do you think there's a deeper story? Do you think there's a deeper message? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.